Hello, I'm Crickets, and welcome back to I Have a Story. I had to take a little break. Um, Holidays are extremely difficult, and I needed a break from everything, even these electronics. More to be coming. But today I want to talk about. I've been sharing stories about nature and how things around me are not following the natural forms of nature. Well, here's another story for you. I've talked about the insects, the birds, the animals. We here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, we're used to having snow, but this year we have been getting, Mother Nature's just been whammying us. She's just been throwing the whammy mallet. Where I live, we average about 48 inches of snow a year. I already have over 7 feet of snow that has come down this year. Over Thanksgiving, Wednesday night to Friday night, I got almost roughly give or take 3 feet of snow that came down, even though our weather report called for 4 to 8 inches over the course of those 3 days. Personally, it's yeah, you have to deal with it. It's work to have to clear your snow, but honestly, I love it. I look outside and I see just beauty everywhere. I'm from Ohio, where in the wintertime, once it quit snowing in Ohio, or snowed very little, all you saw was dormant trees and dormant grass, and everything just looked blah. At least with snow, I can look around and say, I feel like I live in a postcard. This is beautiful. It's worth having to deal with what it takes to deal with the snow all the way around. There's a lot to it, especially when you get these types of snow. And this year, I had that big snowfall over Thanksgiving. Then we had a major ice storm, and then we had what the news reported as a blizzard come through. Another couple feet of snow with high winds. And apparently, the high winds is what makes the difference between a blizzard and just getting a heavy snowfall. But you can see this is a tree out in my backyard. We got roughly 18 inches of snow overnight and then 40-degree weather, which made that snow so heavy that it started knocking trees over and breaking limbs. So out behind my house, I have several apple trees on my property, but one right behind my house has the most delicious, sweetest, best tasting apples out of them all. And I want to protect that tree. That apple tree is right over here. Right here's a big dead tree, and right here's another big dead tree, and that apple tree is right in the middle. So I called up a buddy and said, hey, we need to knock these trees down before they damage my apple tree, and keep it clean and clear and let my apple tree thrive. So as we came out to start cutting, I mean, you can see this is one dead, rotted tree right here. I can literally walk up to it and poke my finger into the tree. It's so rotted. This right here is a walking trail. I used to clear these every time it snowed just so my wife could go walking in the woods and enjoy the beauty. A little bit less work I have to do now because I just tromp through the snow. I don't worry about clearing trails. I did that just for her. I'm such an evil monster. So as we were walking out though, to finish limbing out and cutting down this tree so it doesn't hurt my apple tree, I happened to notice something on these trees right here. And they're so small and without leaves on them, I honestly don't know exactly what kind of tree they are at the moment. But I happened to notice there were buds on the tree. These pictures were taken January 9th. January 9th in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And I have trees that are already budding. I tell you, nature is just, it's acting so different that can't help but to take note. I wonder now, usually when you get buds before spring and another frost comes through, which I mean, we're not even at midpoint of winter yet, it ends up killing the buds and the tree does not rebud again for that year. So it'll be interesting to see, and I'm going to try to take note to see what happens to these trees in the springtime. But you can see clearly they are budding already. January 9th. Here's a little video that I took to try to give a little more spread view of it, and the whole entire, those trees are covered in buds. Makes me question why. and where they're going to go from here. Please share, what are you seeing around where you live? Nature's been really, I've seen a lot. People have been sending me more videos the more I talk about this, and people on who have YouTube channels and various entities are talking more and more about what they're seeing in nature around us and how things have not been natural lately. So let me know, what are you seeing?